Okay, here we are. I am streaming and recording for YouTube. This is going to be Tome, or Tales of Maj'eyal, which I don't actually know if that's how you pronounce it, but we'll go with it. This is not going to be like DCSS at all, because I've never played this before. In fact, I know almost nothing about it. I haven't watched any videos of it being played. I've seen like a little bit here and there, I guess, but honestly, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're probably going to die a lot. It's going to be a little slow going, a little bumpy, but we'll see what I can do. I'm also playing in a virtual machine because, well, the joke goes that, what did that guy say? He said that Tome is a botnet that is meant to harvest the 3 wacky digits on the back of your credit card. And it's a joke that was referencing some kind of drama about how there was some sort of glitch in the add-ons of this game, I guess, where it was technically possible, supposedly, for someone to basically throw a keylogger onto your machine. So, being the computer science guy that I am, I didn't really want to take any chances, so this is in a VM, so it might be a little bit slow, but I think I've got it running okay. There doesn't seem to be much, if any, delay. Of course, I don't really have anything to compare it to since I haven't played it, outside of a VM before. Anyway, let's just get started. Well, this wasn't happening before. What is going on? I tested starting a game a second ago. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Rock. I may have to reboot the VM. Well, no, it's working fine now. Alright, well, we'll just put Malcolm here. I've noticed that female is the default instead of male. I wonder if that's on purpose. Let's see, permadeath. You can actually turn that off, I guess? Okay, you get extra lives. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take on roguelikes. Usually that doesn't happen. But I think we're going to go for roguelike because that's what I'm used to on DCSS. We'll stick with normal difficulty since, again, I have no idea what I'm doing, so... Alright, looks like there's some species that are not open to me. I've heard people talking about something called a yeek, which is playable, and a couple other races, but I guess we're gonna have to stick with this. I'm gonna... Let's see, I wonder if halflings have good ranged... like slings like in DCSS. Let's play a halfling. They don't seem to have any sub-races, but there are sub-races for these other ones. At least for elves and humans. We'll play a halfling. Let's try to be like a ranged guy if such a thing exists in this game. I'm assuming that warrior would be the way to go for that. Okay. And archer, sure. I'm not really reading these too much. I probably would be if I wasn't on stream, but hopefully that lag doesn't pop up again. Alright. I guess this is character building. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff to read. Okay, so this is like... These are like skill trees. Interesting. For some reason I was expecting this to be less complicated than DCSS, but I'm not so sure. Rocket Eagle in my Twitch chat says I'm gonna have to read a bunch. Joke's on you, I can just click things and hope for the best. Let's see. Last 4 class talents you learned are always unlearnable. Okay, so its class points are displayed here. And I guess I just accidentally took this without reading what it does. Fire. It said fire a steady shot, doing extra damage with some small chance to mark the target. I don't know what marking is. He says right click to take it off. Okay, oh, okay. If I had to guess, I would guess that it's best to unlearn everything and then sort of build your character from there, since all this stuff is just defaults. Thank you, Roggen. I'm trying to look for something that just... These are all active abilities. I don't know if there's anything that's passive. Okay, here we go. This is passive. I was sure that there would be something that would just increase my weapon damage, which I suspect is pretty good. Let's take this, marksmanship. It appears to be level locked, says prereqs not met. I don't see where the prereqs are, but I assume it's level based. Oh wait, it says dexterity. I think that on the right there, dexterity 18, it needs to be 24. Yeah, we have 18, it needs 24. Alright, this is pretty straightforward. Okay, this is an active ability that does extra damage against marked targets, and this lets you mark things. Okay. Everything's coming together. I think that we will get a bunch of this stuff. Okay, Quezzle in my chat says the prereqs are level and stat locked. That's what I thought. You can't max something out immediately, and the higher you get in the tree, the higher the level lock and stat lock. Makes sense. Alright, so we spent all of our class points. But we apparently have stat points to give too. I have a suspicion that dexterity is probably the most important thing for an archer, so we're just going to put 2 points there. And generic points. Generic talent points allow you to learn new generic talents or improve them. They come from your class, your race, or various outside training you can get during your adventures. I guess that's over here. Okay, here's my halfling stuff. I can give myself extra crit chance. I can also take that away if I wanted to. So we'll just cancel everything and see what else we actually want to do with this. We actually need more strength for this, but that doesn't increase damage with bows, so I don't care. Okay, this increases accuracy. We want a lot of that. We'll get this lucky thing. And I guess we'll get this, because it looks like it's disengage. Basically, I'm trying to build... In DCSS, I've noticed that if you're a newbie, one of the best things you can do is just to play like a centaur and back up and shoot things. and it's very hard to screw that up, so I'm assuming that that wisdom may follow through here. But I guess we'll find out. Do I accept changes? Yes. Alright, welcome Malcolm. You are a halfling of dearth. Most people take halflings for peaceful crop growers that never leave the borders of their gardens. So I'm a hobbit. History has taught that halflings are a force to be reckoned with. They maintain a powerful army. You've chosen a rare path for yourself, the path of adventuring, whose loneliness does not usually fit your people. Oh, I'm so lonely. Inspired by the stories of dragons, gold, and treasures to be found in ancient ruins, you have decided to venture into the old and wild places of the world looking for fame and glory. You've come to a land called the Dearth Fields, on the western border of the Thalaran Forest. That seems like a ripoff from Skyrim, maybe. In search of the Trollmire, it's an old forest infested with trolls and all kinds of wild animals. To the west lies another dangerous place, the old ruins of Corpel. You heard the caves below it are infested by vermin and undead. After days of travel, you found the forest and entered it. What will you find here? Well, I don't know. Alright, I don't know about the controls here. I assume I can just use arrow keys. Yes, I can. Can I click as well? Yes, I can. So, after chatting with the people in the official Discord for this game, I do know a couple of things, not from having seen them in a video or anything, but just sort of stuff I've been told. There is a world map, and I guess this is how you get to it. And then the different areas of the game have like a level associated with them, which kind of lets you know if you should be there or not. But I assume since it dumped me here, I'm probably safe to go ahead and go through it. So we'll just see what's going on in this forest. Okay. Okay, we've got some buddies here and a lot of things to read. I seem to have revealed a troll, a snake, and a bee swarm. Finding this many things in DCSS on the first floor immediately would be cause for a lot of alarm, but I assume that's not the case in this game. I'm trying to see if I can see their speed, if they're faster than me or not. That doesn't seem to be listed. Their hit points are listed, though. That troll has 111 hit points. But the snake and the bees have almost none. These appear to be our abilities. I see that we can use this luck ability really quickly. It costs 0 time, so I guess let's use that to start with. Malcolm seems more aware. Okay. I believe that increases my critical chance. Only usable against marked targets. So I think we'll open up with this steady shot thing. It says it automatically replaces your normal attacks. So I guess we can probably just click him. Okay, we got a critical strike. We hit for 59 damage. Alright, so that tells me that we can take this, since we just took half of his hit points basically in one hit. They don't seem to have moved closer to me, or maybe they did, and I wasn't paying attention. Rockin' Eagle says on my Twitch chat 5 and 6 are infusions. I don't know what an infusion is. I see that the 5 key is the disengage ability that lets me jump away. Like potions. So potions as in you only get, oh, you mean 6 and 7. Well, how do they, he says they're like potions, but he says you never run out of them. How do they recharge? Just time-based? Or at the end of combat? It says cooldown 12. I assume that's time-based. But all of these have cooldowns, so time-based. Okay. So I have Wild Infusion, which seems to be a physical effect removal, like a poison, I assume, and it reduces damage. And we have Regeneration, which heals me over a period of turns. We don't need to probably worry about these just yet. I don't think we marked this dude with the steady shot, so I don't think I can use headshot on him. So let's just fire again. And we can't steady shot again because it's on cooldown. I wonder if this is like DCSS, where if I shoot something behind the enemy, will it hit him instead? Yeah, it hit the troll, even though I aimed for the snake. Let's see, we have 114 hit points. And he has the ability to do... It says P-Power 22. I assume that means he can do 22 damage to me. But just because I can, why don't we disengage? Wow, we can jump a long way. That's outrageous. I'm confused about why that didn't work. I'm assuming the blue means that I can do it. I'm clicking, but it's not actually... If I click the button, it's not... That's weird. Do I need to right-click, perhaps? Jump back 3 grids from your target, springing over any creatures in your way. You must disengage in a nearly straight line. Okay. Directly away from your target, which you must be able to see. So I need to target an enemy, maybe? There we go. Yeah, you target an enemy first and then go backwards. That's handy. So we're going to be doing a lot of jumping backwards and then continuing to shoot. Kind of what I was planning. So it's good that that's doable. Okay, for some reason we hit the bee swarm instead of the troll, but I'm okay with that. Forest troll's dead. There's a wolf coming now, but we cleared out all the other stuff, so that's nice. Wait, the wolf is not... Is he hostile? Oh, there must be like a range limitation for the bow, because I clicked him and I moved forward instead of attacking. I've noticed that we actually do have ammo in this game, which I was hoping was not the case. But it says bows and slings must be reloaded when this reaches 0, which you will do automatically each turn you rest, or don't perform a non-movement action. I think that means that you have infinite ammo. You just have to spend time reloading it. Yeah, it seems to be coming back every time. Alright, cool. Well, I think we got some copper or gold or something. I'm trying to figure out where my inventory is. I'm going to try pressing I. Okay. So we have healing infusion, which I don't think was on my list here. It's in the inventory instead for some reason. And a scrying orb. Automatically identify items you find. Okay. Haven't actually looked at my stuff yet. Elm arrows. Elm longbow. Okay. This is a cute little little art here. This kind of vaguely reminds me of Baldur's Gate, actually, some of the art in that game. I'm not sure why we have a sling and a bow. Looking for damage here. I see accuracy bonus, I see attack speed, I see firing range, but I don't see damage. But it seems like the bow is superior. Higher crit chance anyway. Anyway, doesn't look like anything we need to worry about right now, although I am curious where's my gold? Because I definitely picked up something a second ago. Rocket is telling me I can press tab to go through the different things, and then there's I and E. Well, tab brings up the map, actually, when you're not in the inventory. Oh well, not important right now. Let's keep going through here. Seems like there's flowers on the ground, but I don't think I can do anything with them. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, I don't need to worry about that. Okay, there's another wolf. Seems like this is just popcorn, really. I haven't missed yet, so I don't even know if it's possible. We should probably use Luck of the Little Folk again. Still on cooldown. I cannot headshot him because he's not marked. Just disengage. I guess you kind of have to go in a straight line, unfortunately. There we go. Another troll. That's a stone troll, which I assume is more beefy. He should die next turn. Cool. So I think I was right. I think that ranged is probably as good in this game as it is in DCSS. Because it seems like I'm able to kill all this stuff without even really having any trouble at all. Also, I think this is where my gold is. Wait, what? Oh, it's trying to send me to the top left. Not quite sure why we just zoomed out, but I'm okay with it. So we're just going to follow this road and see where it takes me. There's an amulet on the ground. Copper Amulet of Cunning. Well, The gold was being picked up automatically. This is not. No idea how to pick this up. Okay, I right click and I click pick up item. Okay. What does this do now? +2 cunning. Well, I don't know what cunning does, but we'll wear it. Woodman's iron pickaxe. I don't know why you would need to dig, but we'll take it. Talent dig is ready for use. Dig/cut a tree. Digging takes 37 turns based on your current best digger available. Okay, so we can chop trees down. I don't think that pickaxes are used for that, but I guess you could use a pickaxe to take down a tree if you really wanted to. Wouldn't really call that digging. Pouch of iron shots. I assume this is... Okay, it's used with slings. But we already have... It's like an upgraded pouch of iron shots, I guess. Oh, I see. So power is listed under ammo, not the launcher itself. 14.5 to 20.3 with the arrows. 16.5 to 19.8 with the new ammo for the sling. So I think the sling's better now for the time being. Oh, hello. So it's pretty much just popcorn trash at this point. Okay, he's marked, but why don't we jump backwards? I assume this is kind of a tutorial area. Let's try this headshot. Okay. One thing I have heard is that in this game, unlike in DCSS, you don't really try to reset fights. You pretty much have to finish each one. There's a way to the next level here. Press left, right, or right click to use. Now the real question is, do I want to just go through this forest and look for stuff to kill to kind of farm up experience before I move on? Because things here seem pretty easy. Wow, 54 damage from the headshot. That's pretty good. I wonder if there's an auto-explore button. There probably is, but I haven't really bothered to... Well, there's right-click auto-explore. Surely there's a button for that, though. Chippy Flown says... Oh. He says that my stream is Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I've forgotten to... I have forgotten to change the category, which I will edit now. Because I am not playing I'm not playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, I'm playing Tales of... Okay, cool, it's listed. Just 1 second. Alright, fixed. I think. Just changing the category of my Twitch stream here. He also said to try pressing Z, which is apparently making me rest. Can this guy go across water? Yes, he can. We cannot hop over these trees. However, I can go this way and then hop, I assume. Okay, no, it is Auto Explore. It's Rest and Auto Explore, just like in DCSS, actually. I think. Hostile spotted to the south. Forest troll off screen. We'll back up a bit. It looks like we have quite a few things coming. Do I need to headshot this? No, I don't. We don't want to be next to this dude. Whoops. I'm pressing tab because I think I'm playing Dungeon Crawl. In that game, if you tab, then you know, automatically shoot. Alright, we should be able to one-shot this dude with headshot. Almost. Okay, hostile to the southeast. White worm mass, it has 1 hit point. It's dead. Wait, there was some stuff on the ground that I didn't get. We picked up an iron greatsword, and there was a scroll down there as well, or something. I like these oversized icons. Find a tattered page scrap. Perhaps this is part of a diary entry. It's a gorgeous glade, but I could swear that it looked like part of a human femur. Saw an absolutely gigantic troll, but fortunately I threw him off my scent. Well, that's not really useful information. Hostile spotted to the east. Okay, looks like we've totally cleared out the level, I guess. Let's go. Seems like we're dealing with the same monsters that were in the first part. A brass lantern. It seems like there is a light mechanic in this game that lets you see monsters. Also, I almost missed Iron War Axe. I assume I can sell all this crap at some point. If I wield this, does it replace my weapon? No, it does not. It goes down here. Okay. Okay. We're right next to a wolf, and he can do... Well, it doesn't look like he can do that much damage, but he's got a lot of hit points compared to some of the other stuff, so we'll bounce back from him. Well, yeah, that's good. Nice. So apparently disengage can give me speed, I guess, after I use it. Oh, you gain 99% increased movement speed for 3 turns. Which ends if you do anything other than move. Oh, that's really good. Another diary scrap. Looks like he's still trying to get away from the troll. Found his treasure stash. Alright. What is going on here? That's not what I meant to do. Interesting terrain. Font of life. It's glowing. It's got this little effect around it, so I assume it's important. I can't pick it up though. I guess I actually gained a level at some point and didn't even realize. Let's get some strength. Well, we'll level up the basic stuff. Oh, you only get 1. Alright, that's fine. Actually, no, not just yet. I need generic points as well. There we go. So what do we do with this? I guess nothing. Font of life. I'll have to look that up later. Mana Surge Rune of the Sneak. Activate the rune to unleash a mana surge upon yourself. Okay, this is another one of those potion things that they were called. What were they called? Infusions? Yeah. I think. Mana regeneration. Well, I don't really need to worry about that because I don't think anything I can do right now uses mana. Oh, hello. Stone troll. Giant crystal rat. Well, we'll take him down. Seems like we're being chased by half the level at this point. Which doesn't seem to matter that much, actually. Okay, we found a branded greatsword. Seems nice. Let's grab whatever this is as well. I'm certain that I'm leaving items behind, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Just trying to farm up a bunch of experience, finishing out these levels. Just as a statement about this game so far, I'm not... I guess I'm not really impressed with the diversity of enemies at this point. I know this is just like the beginning of the game, but I've seen like 6 or 7 different things which don't seem to do anything different from each other. Whereas if you were to play Dungeon Crawl, even on the first 5 dungeon levels or whatever, there's like a lot of different kinds of challenges, you know? Like an adder is something that behaves a lot differently than like a kobold. Alright, we found some sort of structure, and there's a door here. I don't know. You think you can open it? Okay, sure. There's a troll in here. And there's an infusion on the ground. Yeah, outside of the trolls in this place, which have a lot more hit points than everything else, everything is pretty much the same. Which is not all that interesting. I'm sure it picks up later, but just an observation on the early game here. Movement infusion of the sneak. This one we might be interested in. Okay. That's really good. I want to use this, but I don't know how. Okay, I assumed it would have replaced one of these, but I guess you can have more than 2 infusions. I'm okay with this. Wait, there is one thing I want to check out. Okay, that's weird. It's like 2 doors that just lead nowhere, really. Yeah, Rock, and I am using the auto-explore button. I'm pressing Z. Quest, escort, repented. I think they mean repentant. Thief, level 3 of Trollmeyer. Seer journal. That's... okay. Please help me. I'm afraid I lost myself in this place. I know there is a recall portal left around here by a friend, but I have fought too many battles and I fear I will not make it. Will you help me? Go away, I do not care for the weak. No, we'll help him out. Alright, we've got some new stuff here. Thief uses infusion. Sun. I don't know what just happened, but it seems like he just took away my line of sight to everything. I'm gonna use Luck of the Little Folk. Wow, is this a glitch or is this on purpose? I can't see anything. Alright. So I guess it's like a blind ability. Interesting. He got a crit on me, but it didn't really do anything to me. We're just gonna swing on him until he's dead, I suppose. Alright, cool. Guy in my Twitch chat says there's an option to keep the text of what's happening on the whole time so it doesn't fade out. Okay, I assume that's in game options. I would like that. In Dungeon Crawl, you just press Control P or whatever and you get the log. Under MISC, perhaps? disallow boot images that could be found offensive. I don't think we need that, but that's not really what I was looking for. Gameplay. I guess it would be under UI. Duration of flying text. I think this is probably what he's talking about. Oh no, it's log fade time is what he says. Alright. Logs will never fade away. I like that. That'll give me a better idea of exactly what's going on. Not that I'm a particularly slow reader, but could miss something. I don't know where my thief buddy has gone, but he may have died in the confusion a minute ago. Oh, he's back. Oh, quest failed. Alright, he's dead. We are not a great protector. What a shame. Death by a wolf. Well, he wasn't a very strong thief, I guess. I still would like to know what it is that these this fonts of life do. Rockin' in my Twitch chat says I had to follow him and kill everything. I ignored him and he killed himself. See, I had the idea that he would be not stupid as hell and he would follow me instead, but I guess that's wishful thinking for an escort quest in a video game. Also, I need to have my offset on because I think the sling is better. Black jelly. It's like a trope at this point. Escort quests always consisting of trying to keep a very stupid thing alive. Like the thing is trying to die almost. Oh, I need some of these trees out of the way. Okay, took out the stone troll. I think we're finally being tested with enough things that I'm going to have to use some brain power here a little bit. But then again, it seems like we just have enough charges of this ability that it's really easy to get away from this stuff. Wow. Pretty straightforward. Miner's pair of iron boots of uncanny dodging. Well, I like to dodge things. We will wear this, I guess. I don't think I'm wearing any boots. Inventory. Actually, I'm confused why this isn't showing up on my... That's weird, it's not showing up in my... Oh, it says cannot wear. Missing dependency. Talent, heavy armor training. You know, something tells me that you probably don't need to train real hard to learn how to put a pair of boots on, but maybe I'm just ignorant of the way of the boots here. It's an ancient secret. Spell Hunter Guide. How to kill a magic user. Okay. Okay, this is kind of funny. When a magic user is captured, they must be slain, and slain fast. Captivity is too great a risk. Okay. Beheading is simple and effective, especially in a hurry, but ideally, the other limbs should be removed too, and sealed in separate metal cases, wrapped in willow bark. What are they, vampires? Devouring by animals is sometimes used, but is not advised, as it can cause severe diarrhea in the animals. Yes. Magic users are like Mexican food, I guess. Yeah, I don't think this stuff is going to be particularly useful for my adventure in the woods here. As funny as it is. So yeah, so far it seems like a pretty standard roguelike game. I can see that there is a lot of... There's like a depth to it. You know, it's obvious it's a game that's been around for a long time, so that should be the case. You know, with the tech trees and everything. Okay, I think we finally found... Oh, that's a boss. Alright. Time to see if this is as easy as I think it is. I guess I should probably be using my luck at the little folk, huh? Seems like we're just sort of tearing through them. That's the big boy, is what Rock and Eagle says in my Twitch chat. Alright, well, he doesn't seem that big. He's just sort of dying to my mad archery skills here. Oh my god, I think he may have cornered me. That's okay. Wow, maybe it's not okay. Oh wow, I really am cornered. He only does like 9 damage though, or 16. I guess I get counterattacks with my lantern. Just curious. Yeah, it seems like we can just kind of walk away until you get disengage again. So I'm not sure how anything would ever kill this character if it's not faster than me. Of trolls and damp caves. See your journal for further details, or click here. Let's go to the journal. Explore the caves below the ruins of Corpool and Trollmire in search of treasure and glory. You have explored the Trollmire and vanquished Prox the Troll. Okay. Yeah, something tells me this is so easy because it's kind of like a tutorial area, I guess. I probably wouldn't want to go through this, I think, every single time that I made a character. That's one thing that DCSS does well, which is that the beginning of the game is always exciting because you might die very easily every time. It seems like they may have taken a different approach with this, which I'm not saying which one is better, just kind of noting the difference. Alright. This rod is made entirely of Voratune, infused with raw magical energies that can bend space itself. Blah blah blah. It's a rod of recall. I'm sure that it teleports me somewhere. And we also found this halfling foot, which is kind of morbid considering that I'm a halfling. Very, very recognizably a halfling's. gorgeous and ornate trident. It's wielded by Lady Nashva, and when you hold it, you can faintly hear the roar of a rushing river. Okay, well, we found a big pile of loot. And a branded longbow. That's rad. Okay, we'll just take all this stuff. We also found a staff. You carry too much. You are encumbered. Well... Well, I guess that's a really good trident. But we're going to stick with the bow here. Now the real question is, how much encumbrance can we have? It says 65 out of 63. It'd be nice to know how much gold this stuff is worth. Again, I'm totally assuming that you can sell stuff in this game. Maybe you can't. But I know we don't need this greatsword, so let's drop that. And I'll grab this paper scrap. Got a quest out of it. The way of the treasure is to the east, but beware, death probably awaits there. I assume it's too high of level for me to go there yet, really. Perhaps this is part of a diary entry. Writing this tree is at the bottom of it, waiting. His club is the size of a tall dwarf. Don't think I'm going to make it. And then there's a map, I guess. Alright. Well, we've defeated the first boss of the game. I think that's a pretty good stopping point. I now have a pretty rough idea of how this game works. You know. What is this? Recall portal. Oh, that's where the thief was supposed to go. But he is dead, so sad for him. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day for now. This will make a pretty okay introduction video to Tome. I think that it's a pretty it's a lot more straightforward, I'll give it that, than some other roguelikes. I mean, I was able to pretty easily play it without bothering to look anything up at all. This was a completely blind first session. I mean, a couple people in my chat, you know, let me know a few things, but for the most part, I just kind of did it. You couldn't really do that in DCSS. You could play the tutorial and probably be okay, but it's kind of like learning a new language with that game. You know, there's just so many different keystrokes, different you know, shortcuts and things. You know, the DCSS is essentially unplayable the first time you play it, whereas this is more point and click, really straightforward, more modernized with the skill trees and whatnot. So I do think it's a more, if anything I have to say about it, it's that it's a more newbie friendly kind of game. And I probably will play some more at some point in the near future, because it does seem pretty interesting to me. I do think I need to mess around with my VM a little bit more, and probably make it run a little more smoothly, but for the most part it seems fine. Anyway, I had fun. Hopefully you guys did too, but until next time, I'm signing out. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Now you may not know this, but Bitcoin is a great passion of mine. If you want to help me out, and help yourself out in the process, take a look at rosecrypto.com to learn about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you buy some Bitcoin using my referral links, you'll get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. And if you sign up for Binance using my links, I can teach you all about trading altcoins as well. Either way, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. And if you really want to go the extra mile, take a look at my Patreon below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.